Hey guys, this is going to be my last demonstration on this particular screen paint. I will be doing another one soon. Just showing you guys the advancement in our technology. The reason why we don't design screen paint anymore, because we feel that we have evolved into something much more advanced. We feel that screen paint is in the past for us. And we're going to show you, actually I've been showing you why in some of the insane demonstrations I've been doing. Also too, to let you know that a lot of these, not a lot, but let's say a good amount of these individuals who do design screen paint do not put their screens to vigorous testing. It's a lot of 4K upscaling, dark environments, and a lot of light dodging the screen. The reason why is because if you look at the screen, you will see that everything around the screen in that particular area will be dark. But the light that's coming in will not be touching the screen. Also too, they're light bulbs. You'll be using light bulbs like 25 watts, low entry level light bulbs, because that doesn't interfere with the screen too much if they happen to put a light in front of the screen. I think they should start showing up the wattage of how much light they're really actually hitting the screen with. Alright, so also too, with the open door and sunlight cascading in, if you notice, you open up a door and you put an object in front of it, it's going to become illuminated because the light from the door and the ambient light from outside is going to hit the object and light it up. If you notice in a few of these demonstrations that we've seen, well I have seen, that when the door was open, the light was not physically hitting the screen. And if it did physically hit the screen, you can see the screen completely washed out. I don't know how in the world in that other demonstration where that screen was sitting up there and all that ambient light and the screen was completely washed out, and that was considered to be acceptable. If that's acceptable, then I'm going back to TV. Well, I don't have to go back to TV because I design really awesome technology, so no TV. Alright, so projector we're going to be using, again, low entry level NEC VT595 projector, 2000 lumens, 720p, 600 by 800 res. We are measuring. I've got my measuring tape down here, but judging by where the projector is at, and I've been doing this for a while, I'm probably about a good maybe 12, 13 feet from the screen. My projector is pretty far back, and we're going to do this in several form of environments. All right, to show you that the only way screen paint actually literally works with these particular ones that are not tested. Because if you see my demonstrations on my screen paint, I forgot to post the last ones at the bottom of the page. Sorry, I've been really busy. But in this demonstration, I promise you, I will post our Crystal Edge Technology screen on a 200-inch screen with a 500-watt bar light and several high-end sample sheets, and it's blowing those screens off the planet. And that's the difference between our screen paint and this stuff. So now that we have evolved to better technology, we feel that we are far past screen paint, but you'll see in the demonstration. So we have a few lights here and there. This is going to be our ambient light controlled environment. So first thing we're going to do is going to remove, oh, I don't want you to see that yet. I'm going to remove this right here, and then we'll hit the lights. Alright, so this is a pretty well, hold on, block that real quick. This is what you see in some of these demonstrations. This is the dim environment that they will have their screens in. Alright, so we'll do the demonstration. Mind you, the screen that we're using against this screen paint will be the 47AG. And here you go, right from the door. 47AG and a dim environment. And look at the advancements of the 47AG over the screen paint. Now the 47AG is using smart technology gain times 5. At the end of this video, I will show you the full extent and how powerful these screens are. Now mind you, you can come home and you can use your screen in a fully lit environment. Now, you see how dim this environment is? Do you really want your living room to look like this? Let's just think, if you will. Do you want your living room to look like this? Of course you don't. You really can't make out much in here. This is what I call the medieval dungeon effect. Alright, now let's go back. We're going to pause this real quick right here. Now we're going to go here and we're going to go back on the video. Pause there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn out all the lights. And this is how some people feel that you should be watching. Of course, if you're watching movies, some people are going to do movies with the lights out. But you have to consider the fact that you're going to be using your projector for more than just movies. So this is the environment that other people have their screens in. Real dark environment. This is the reason why people don't want to go near projectors, because they don't want to be in this kind of environment. So let's remove this. Start the video again. See what we get. You notice the technology in our screen is far more advanced. It's still better, even with every last light out. And this is a thorough demonstration. Alright, now we're going to cover that up. Alright, we're going to go back to the very beginning of the video again. We're going to pause it, and this time we are going to turn on all the lights. Now, this is what your environment's going to look like. This is what your environment, which is what you want your projection screen to be able to be used in an environment just like this. Now watch this. If you notice, our screen never changed. With the lights on, it never changed. Lights off, never change. Dim environment, never change. The screen always stays the same. Now you look at the screen paint, it's dark and it's dirty. But wait, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. This is what I'm gonna do. Now watch this. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna bring this back here. Now, this is where you come from our extreme test. I almost stepped on that. I almost broke my neck on something. I'm going to turn on the light here. I'm going to have the light on my side only. I'm going to plug in my bar light right here. Alright. Show you how powerful our screens are. Going to step back here. Now we have a lamp right next to our screen and we have a bar light. Watch this. This is why we know that screen paint, it just doesn't have it anymore. It just doesn't. Our technology is beyond that. Now I got a 500 watt bar light. I got a lamp here with no shade on it right next to my screen. And the screen paint is still dark. When I mean these screens look like HD TVs, when I mean these screens can be used in fully lit environments without the screen fading and washing out, this is how powerful a 47 AG is. And I love it when people think for some reason we're on their level. We are not on your level. Look, man, I've been in this business for about 7 years. The stuff that you're doing right now, I already did it already. I've done it. You can check my archives. I have done it already. This is why my screens, put it this way, this is why I'm on the level I am now. And this is the reason why when you look at my technology, you can see that my technology is put through extreme testing. Because if it wasn't, it would look like this. And you know what, just to add insult to injury, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to open up my door. Open up my door, let some light cascade in here. Remind you, you're using a 720p projector at 2000 lumens, 13 feet, they're 13 feet from the screen. And look how incredible that screen looks. Doesn't wash out, doesn't fade. Even got window light cascading in, or not window light, but the light from the door, and that screen doesn't even wash out. Just look at this. Pause it right there, so you can see for yourself. That's the reason why we don't design screen paint anymore. It is old technology. From what we're designing, we feel that it's not something that we will go down that road again, because due to the fact that our technology has evolved way past screen paint. This is a perfect example. You can come home and you can actually turn on your projector and you can watch your movies, your TV shows, your sports in a fully lit environment. You imagine how amazing these screens will look in your sports bar? All the lights on, and you can watch anything you want, and you don't have to worry about it washing out. Look at this. This shows you right there. Now, let me see, before we go on, before we leave from this demonstration, well, actually, I do have one more demonstration. I will be doing an outside demonstration on the screen outside versus the 47AG. Okay, so there's our snow scene right there. All the lights on, showing how bright the white levels are on our screen. Again, look at the light right next to me. All the light is on my side of the screen. I have no light on his side of the screen. Nothing. And you look at that. And we have the door open. So when somebody says that this is, in this demonstration, you'll see that when they do these demonstrations with these screen paints, and not saying all of them, but particularly most of them, there's light dodging the screen. There's not physical light, any form of physical light hitting that screen. And they give off the illusion that the screen paint is, with this, the J-Mix, is being able to take on all different forms of elements of ambient light. But it's not true. It's just not true. You're seeing it right here. My screen has a 500 watt bar light. It has a 100 watt lamp right next to it with no shade. I have another light over top of it. The environment that I have is fully lit. I have light coming in through the door. The projector is sitting back around 13 feet back, 12 to 13 feet. We're on a 2,000 lumen projector. And this is what I mean by our advanced technology versus the other I guess other screens. But like I said, we're going to be doing tests all this week. Actually, demonstrations all this week against other screen paints, and to show you exactly how powerful the screen is. None of the screen paints, I actually have a few projection screen samples I plan to go after. We did quite a few on the 47AG. There's a couple more I haven't touched yet, so I'll be checking that out soon. But, yep, there you go, right there. Hold on for a minute. I think I have a really quick. I'll do this really quick. Just plug in real quick. Here's a demonstration of the DMP Supernova. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put this on the J-Mix. All right. And what I mean by these screen paints, some of these screen paints are nothing more than just, this is what they are. A lot of them are just this. Flat black paint. That's all they are. And a little bit of semi-gloss dark mix. That's all they are. Pretty much this is what they are. It's just taking regular either bare silver screen or whatever paint, and they mix a little black into it to make it look like the screen is has different tints and different tones to it. But it's all the same thing. You know why? Because if it was something different, you would see a different result. Now right there, that is a DMP Supernova right there. As you can see, a DMP Supernova on the screen. Look at the DMP Supernova. Look how beautiful the picture looks on there. You can see it. It's brighter, literally, than the screen paint. Now, let me show you this. We'll take the DMP Supernova off. We will stick it here on the 47AG. All right. That's what a 47AG does to a DMP Supernova. That is the difference between our technology. So when somebody sits there and says, oh, you know, he's bedazzling again and all this other nonsense, you don't have any real hard evidence that your technology actually does what it does. Because you do not do the test. And if you do not do the test, I will have it in my environment and I'll put it through the real test and you'll see exactly the difference between our technology and what you're getting. Basically, not saying all screen paints are made the same way, but there are particular ones that are made with simply just a little bit of black paint and a little bit of some other lighter mixture to make that blend. There's nothing different about it. The technology is nothing different about it. As you can see, there's no 4K upscaling. All videos are done in 720p. We do this in fully lit environments. There's no dodging and no dark environments when it comes to light. And that shows you the difference between our technology and what you're buying. So like I said, when people sit there and say that our technology isn't just that or the other, all I gotta say is just do the same demonstrations we do. That's all. If you claim that you made it, do the exact same thing. Alright guys, this is pretty much it for right now. I still got that demonstration to do outside, just showing you how high-tech the 47AG. All our projection screens and blackout cloths are available on our website. The 150-inch blackout cloth is selling out pretty fast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video demonstration. In any way possible, this is not to tear anybody down, but to show you exactly what you are really buying, what you're really getting. Demonstrations are done right here. This is not somebody just taking something and basically putting it in a safe, comfortable environment and doing the video and saying, hey, look, my screen's better. No, this is actual, hardcore demonstration showing you the difference between the two. And if you notice, all the light is on my end of the screen, and I blew out the DMP Supernova. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for watching. Oh, by the way, the pre-order for the Future Tech screens will be in June. Just to let you know, if you don't have a pre-order, when the official launch date comes up, you can't get the screen. All right, thank you all for watching. They're for pre-orders